Hi sweets, in today's video I'm gonna use a new camera and I'm hoping for the best. So in the meantime I'm learning to use it. Please bear with me a little bit because everything about it is entirely new, from the brand, from the editing, from everything is new, even my tripod. So please be a little patient with me because I already just lost my patience before starting this and prepping everything. So let's just hope for the best because everything is gonna be just fine. Okay. So for today's video, I'm gonna use any of these two palettes from Milani. I posted this in my Insta story, I think it was last weekend, and said that I was going to give you a bonus video this week because I did two unboxing on the same week. It wasn't unplanned, it's just, I don't know, it just turned out that way. It's my apologies, or still love me please. Begging for forgiveness for you guys. Let's get to the point. I bought these two in Walmart and they were $4.50 each. Usually they are around, I think, $11. And I wanted to try them. I have from Milani the other two palettes, the Gilded Desires and the Matte Love for Mattes, I think it is, which is the square. I think it has around 15, 16, 12, something shades inside, but I haven't tried these little ones and everybody says they are amazing, so I wanted to try them for myself. And I really like Milani as a brand. Technically I will try to use everything in my face from Milani. The only things that I'm not going to use from the brand are mascara and my eyebrows, I think. So let's jump to the tutorial. I have already primed my face and I'm gonna use my Milani Prime Perfection Hydrating Pore Minimizing. I'm going to apply this all over my face. Everything I apply to my face, I try to apply it in, I have never noticed, but this has kind of a minty scent to it. As I was saying before, I try to, every time I apply something in my face, to do it in lifting motions. We don't want any more wrinkles that we already have or we are supposed to get. I'm gonna go with my Milani Conceal+Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, warm beige 05. I'm gonna use for my foundation this new brush that I got from the Real Techniques. I love the handle. I really like the brush. It's really good. I like the colors of the bristles, to be honest with you. I'm not a pinky girl. I'm not that girly. No offense to any of you guys that like or enjoy pink. I like to see it in other people. I don't like to see it in myself. I would love the bristles to be entirely white, but that's my preference. I'm buffing this into my skin. I don't know if you guys have already noticed, I'm not a full coverage gal. I'm more light to medium or medium coverage. I don't know if it has anything to do with age or the fact that I like my skin to look like skin, and when you use a full coverage foundation, you don't get that. That's why I like that finish. I'm gonna use the Milani Retouch+Erase Light Lifting Concealer in the shade Light. I'm dotting a little bit, and if I need a little more coverage, I'm going to reapply. I'm applying it in the same places as I always do. In my forehead, the bridge of my nose, my under eye, my cupid's bow, my smile lines. I'm gonna set my under eye and I'm gonna go with my Milani Make It Last Setting Spray in translucent light to medium. Make sure that you don't have any creases in your concealer, and then we can go straight to set it. Since it's a little bit more densely packed, I like to use it to set my concealer. Now I'm gonna set the rest of my face and I'm gonna use my Milani Conceal+Perfect Shine Proof Powder in 03 Natural Light. And I'm gonna use my Real Techniques powder brush. Now I'm gonna bronze my face and I'm gonna use my Milani Bronzer XL All Over Glow in the shade 02 Fake Tan. I think I'm gonna use this same brush from the Real Techniques And I'm mixing the two shades together. And I'm gonna dust this all over the places that the sun will naturally kiss my skin. Usually we just do this in the hollows of the cheeks, but I'm switching things a little bit and I'm gonna literally bronze my face. I'm gonna use the Milani Stellar Lights Highlighter Palette, and this is the shade 03 Rose Gold. I think I'm gonna mix the three of them. I use this Luxie 640 brush. I dusted it in the entire palette, and I'm gonna go for the high points of my cheeks. And I'm gonna lower it a little bit to my cheeks, a little bit in the bridge of my nose, and in the end of my nose as well. My Cupid's bow, and on top of my eyebrows. Now for blush, I'm gonna go with the Milani Powder Blush in Coral Cove. This is the 05. I think it is the first time that I'm gonna use this shade. I'm into more peachy and corally peachy blushes. By the way, I'm using the Luxie 520. My entire complexion is done at this moment. I'm gonna try for the first time the Milani Eyeshadow Primer. This is a lightweight invisible finish. It works in all skin tones. I think I went a little bit overboard with this, so with a little bit you can do a lot. I like to leave that tacky surface to start with my shadows. I'm gonna go with the 05. The name is the Everyday Eyes Earthy Elements. I'm gonna go for the light shade in the palette. I'm gonna use this one a little bit higher than my natural crease. They aren't dusty. They have a little bit of kickback in the pan, but not so much. Now I'm gonna start using this shade. I'm using another tapered brush. This is the Luxie 249. And this one, I'm gonna apply it a little bit higher than my natural crease. I have hooded eyes. I can use my natural crease. I would do the opposite effect of lifting in my eye. That's why I have to go a little bit higher than that. So far it blends really good. It doesn't have any kickback in the pan, as you can see. I'm applying it and blended it at the same time, and I'm going to drag it a little bit towards my inner corner and my lash line there. I really like this shade. I'm gonna use another blending brush. This is the Vasanti Contour Eyeshadow in number 4, and I'm gonna go with the orangey shade in the middle. I'm packing the brush, and this one, I'm going to press it to the middle of my lid first. The shadows are easy to apply, easy to blend. You get the stain of the shadow that you want. You don't have to work really hard with it. Now that I have that in technically the middle of my mobile lid, I'm gonna apply a little bit of this where it's supposed to be my crease to give a little more warmth to the look. I'm gonna switch to the other one. I'm gonna use this angle brush. This is from the Lab 2 Put a Lid on It angle shadow brush, and I'm placing it in my outer V, and the angle part of the brush, I'm going to take advantage of it and I'm gonna slightly turn it so it will help me blend at the same time that I'm applying it to my outer V. Again, I'm placing it in my outer V, and then I turn it a little bit towards my crease, and the leftover part that I have, I'm dragging it into the rest of my crease. I'm gonna go with this kind of a vanilla shade, and I'm gonna use my Vasanti Contour Eyeshadow in number 4, and I'm gonna apply it on top of that shadow there to help me blend it seamlessly here. So I don't like, or for this look, I'm not going for any hard edge. Now to highlight my brow bone and the inner part of my mobile lid, I'm gonna use this shade here, and I'm using the Crown Oval Fluff, and I'm pressing it into the only part of my lid that still didn't have any shadow in it. And to blend the two colors together, I'm going to tap the line between the two colors in the same manner. Now for my bottom part, I think I'm gonna go with the brown satin finish one here. And I think I'm gonna try the little two-ended brush that the palette got. I usually don't use big things, but let's just try for the sake of this video, and maybe I will see some goodness in it. I'm applying this shade in my bottom lashes, and I'm applying it to all of my bottom lashes, and I'm gonna do a little bit of emphasizing in the end part of it. And with the other end, I'm gonna take from the orangey shade, and I'm gonna smooth this thing a little bit. To pop a little bit more my inner corner, I'm gonna top it up with this shade here. This is the Pearl. And I'm gonna use my Sigma E21. There. The last thing that I'm missing is my setting spray. I use the Milani Make It Do It setting spray. And I did off camera my lashes because I don't have anything from Milani in that area. My final thoughts are this. I'm not in love with the Milani Everyday Eye in the earthy elements. I like 4 of the shadows, but I like the most this 2 here in the middle. And the darkest one, I didn't like it because I didn't get a lot of payoff from that shadows. So I'm happy with it because I only paid $4.50 for this, but if I had paid the entire price, I think it is $11, I wouldn't be so happy at all. Hoping that the other one, this is the Plums Basic, I will enjoy a little bit more. But in order to travel with it, to have it in your makeup bag, you can get a lot of other looks with this, and she would actually do a good job. But the dark ones, I didn't enjoy it a lot. I really like the primer, and thank God that I use a primer, because if not, I can't imagine how the dark ones would actually behave. At least this I like. This is 6 something with tax. This one you can grab. And oh, by the way, my lashes are from Azeredo Cosmetics, from the lash collection. The style is Irresistible. You will love these lashes. They are so weightless and so easy to apply them and to wear them. They were so nice, as I said in previous videos, to give me, for you guys, a code for you to get 10% discount in your checkout. It would be listed in the description box. Go there, check their website. You will actually like what you see there. And this is a wrapped up, sweets. I hope you liked this video. If you did, press the like button. If you want to get notified every time I upload a video, press the notifications bell. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.